Hello everyone, so welcome to another video. So, are you like a lot of other mecha fans and have been waiting for the next Armored Core game, or even FromSoft to acknowledge that they're making one for the past, 8 years? Almost a decade. If you're still waiting on an Armored Core game or something similar, well then Mecha Knights here might have what you want. So, before we get any further with this, let's just preface this by saying that I've personally had a hand in this project for about a year. That's as far as it goes. Just being honest with you guys before we start this video, because again, more mecha news. This is so much fun because I've been waiting for this game to come out for a while now. I've been covering it, obviously, for a while on the channel. I've been dropping a little bit of news here and there on some of my streams. But basically, this has been a third-person mecha shooter that's been in development for about 5 years, and it really picked up speed in the past year. And it's going to be released on Steam August the 30th, so let's get into this, shall we? Imagine if you took the customization from Armored Core and then mixed that with like the battle experience from EDF, the way that things play out, and the random drops, and then mixed it with a little bit of anime sort of storyline similar to Muv-Luv, and that's Mecha Knights Nightmare. It's a very dark and gritty sort of universe compared to, say, something else like Mass Builder. You know, if you want to go into another mech game that was updated recently and is pretty popular on Steam, Mass Builder is a more cartoony sort of Gundam game. This is a more grittier EDF Armored Core mix-up. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, then this is the thing to look at. So basically, there are 20 missions in the campaign, and 3 endless horde mode missions that you can play over and over and over again. And the idea is when you go into a mission, you can pick up money and items strewn around the level, some of which will be familiar to like Armored Core players, where you can go around a level and potentially find secrets. You can do that in this. You can find out of the way items. You can pick up drops off enemies similar to EDF, and then at the end of the mission you get given a certain amount of money rewarded to you. And then you also get those items that you picked up as well. You take them back to the hangar, and then you can customize your mech like this one over here that's mine currently on a new playthrough. It's got some Gatling guns on it and some cannons. Not too fancy, but it's pretty cool, you know. And the idea is that you constantly go through, you upgrade your mech, you constantly upgrade its abilities and its parts, and constantly fight off against hordes of unknown sort of alien-looking enemies that will do all kinds to try and kill you. They'll gang up in groups, they'll chase you down, they'll be clawing at you like crazy, they'll be spitting acid at you or launching mortars. And the best part about this game is when they all work together, because combat becomes chaotic and frantic and can induce a little bit of that anxiety that you get when you're kind of on the ropes and you're like, oh no, I don't want to die. You're busy watching like your energy gauge and your health gauge and also your ammo to make sure you don't run out. And the enemy are constantly pressing you. That is when this game is at its peak, and it's fantastic. You can go into like different battlefields, get railgun emplacements, you can call in like airstrikes, you can call in artillery from ships that are currently sort of out in the ocean right next to your mission area. There's a wide variety of things that can help you fight off these hordes, and there's a wide variety of levels as well. Some take place at night, which is really cool. But there's a lot of variety in the missions that allow you to go and explore the world and get a little bit more of an idea of what's going on. There's like diaries from the actual character that will tell you a little bit more about the lore and tell you a little bit more about his personal feelings outside of his like cocky attitude when he's actually in battle. He handles it a little bit differently behind the scenes, but I won't spoil it too much. Either way, the entire experience I find really fun, highly replayable, primarily because no 2 runs are the same. Like, for instance, this run I got 2 Gatling guns pretty early on, so I'm just mowing enemies down and having a blast. Previously, I didn't get any Gatling guns. I got like shotguns and bazookas, I think, and some missile launchers, so no 2 runs are the same, and I really like that about the replayability, primarily just because it's it's interesting seeing how different runs will go. So therefore, it's not just a case of, oh, I'll play one save file and max it out, and get all the items and whatever else. I just love replaying it and seeing what the game will give me and seeing how that affects the run. Either way, I hope you enjoy when it comes out. I'm going to be covering more of this in future, obviously, because it's close to launch. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what the reception is. We'll get the dev in here to talk to us. That's one thing we've not done in a while since I think the mass builder streams, like really early on. So we'll get to talk to the dev about these things, and we'll see what you guys think about the campaign and everything else. And we'll do a bunch of different streams going over, like the different builds and how to approach missions. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!